Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Napoleon and today we are back with another Enlisted video, and today we're going to be talking about the new event. For those who don't know, Enlisted has just leaked a new event, and this event is actually pretty unique. Although I would have to say at least 50% of the stuff is reused from older events / battle passes, and the only most interesting thing is an insane plane. This thing is legit OP. This is the ZA Grizzly. But without further ado, we're going to talk about this event. This video has been definitely made possible for the friends at Discord. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or joined the Discord, I highly suggest that you do. And let's get started. Starting with the event. This event is the VE Day event. To be exact, the VE Day was historically on May 8th and May 9th. May 8th for victory in Europe for all the Western countries involved, and May 9th for places like the Soviet Union. That said, this event should be coming in next week, but let's move on to the rewards. For every level, of which there are 12, of which only the first 10 are worth getting, you have to earn 20k in battle score and finish tasks to upgrade every level, meaning that it's going to be like every other major event. This time, we're going to be getting some unique stuff. For starters, we have the N864 Dark Green Hero Camouflage. Honestly, if you ask me, this is just a filler. We also have a portrait of a tail gunner, and we have a set of suppressed weapons. These are the PPD Brommet and the Nagant Pistol Suppressed. Of which, if you ask me personally, this is a Battle Pass weapon in which it's pretty unique, and it's quite fun to use, except for the fact that as an event weapon that it's unique, it's not really unique, it's just recycled. And of course, we have a nickel-plated M1911A1, but the main reward in level 10 is the XA Grizzly. The XA Grizzly, or the Beechcraft XA Grizzly, was made by, of course, Beechcraft. This thing was a ground attack aircraft for the United States that was projected for the invasion of Japan, but it remained a prototype and was never used. And let's talk about the armament, which is what makes this thing insane. And the armament of this thing is simple. A single 75mm gun, yes, you heard that correct, a 500kg bomb, yes, you also heard that correct, and a 50 caliber machine gun turret. So yes, you heard all of that correct. This is a plane that is a lot of things at the same time, of which you also have another 12.7 machine guns, which are pretty unique if you ask me, so that's great. And of course, this is not to mention the fact that the flight speed is actually pretty unique. In War Thunder, this flight speed is 606 kilometers per hour, and the turn time is 28 seconds, meaning that this thing, although can fly in a straight line, cannot turn, which in all reality, this has to have some downsides, and this out of all the downsides is actually pretty not that big of a downside, mainly because of the fact that this thing has a 75mm gun, and has a 500-pound bomb, and has a 50 caliber turret and frontal armament, so this is insane if you ask me. This is by far the best reward for this event, and in my personal opinion, this is the only thing that you really should get, but of course you do have to unlock the other levels to get this thing, so that's worth it. In my personal opinion, the XA Grizzly is by far the best in the event, and I do think it is one of the best event vehicles out there. I cannot tell you if this is the best event vehicle as of right now, but I do think it's slightly overpowered just by looking at the stats, and of course the armament and the offensive armament. So without further ado, this is all for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Comment in the comment section down below of what do you think of this vehicle / event, and I'll see you in the next one.